All right, so into our first topic of the episode. Carson Wentz was traded to the Indianapolis Colts in a move that I don't think many people are too surprised by. It was often rumored that he would be, you know, someone that the Indianapolis Colts would go after should Philip Rivers retire. He's reunited with his old offensive coordinator, Frank Reich, the guy who many people have given credit for the Wentz Renaissance, the Carson Renaissance. What happened in 2017 when he really dominated the league and was playing at an MVP level before getting injured. And then Frank Reich also got a lot out of Nick Foles, who, went on to lead the Eagles to the Super Bowl in that same season. So he's reunited with him in Indianapolis. I think it's a really good move for the Colts. Here's what they gave up. So the Eagles traded Carson Wentz. In return, they got a 2021 third-round pick and a 2022 conditional second-round pick. The condition is that if Wentz plays 75% of the snaps this season or plays 70% of the snaps and the Colts make the playoffs, that second-rounder will turn into a first-rounder. And I think all things considered, a pretty fair trade for both sides. Carson Wentz did not look good last season. Let's not beat around the bush there. It was his worst season as a pro. He regressed in almost every conceivable way. But with that being said, I do think that he didn't have a great supporting cast. The Eagles didn't look that much better under Jalen Hurts. They did get a win against the Saints, but even he struggled after teams were able to study his tape a few times. Carson Wentz, he really put the team on his back the year before, bringing them to the playoffs, and of course immediately getting injured in that playoff game. I think if he can get right, if his body can get right, and his, head, for lack of a better term, can get right, he will be potentially a very good addition to a team that is ironically seemingly only a quarterback away from really making a Super Bowl run. I say ironically because, of course, they have a very storied history, especially recently at the quarterback position with Peyton Manning and then going right from Manning to Andrew Luck. But in that transition, it really seemed like Andrew Luck was kind of moving the team ahead, not at his own detriment, but certainly he took tons of really brutal hits and that led to a short career for him. But he was leading a team to overachieve in many ways. And it's just unfortunate timing that as soon as the Colts were able to get things right, Andrew Luck had to retire due to injuries and just being probably mentally burned out of the game. So they tried it with Philip Rivers, or rather they tried it with Jacoby Brissett for a couple seasons. Didn't quite work out. Then they brought in Philip Rivers and he played, really well, but it ends the same way as many of his playoffs and his just seasons in general ended with a early loss in the playoffs. So very disappointing for them. And then with Philip Rivers retiring, they really needed to do something. They obviously like Jacoby Brissett enough to give him a decent deal, but not enough to trust him as the full-time starter. So, hey, they're rolling the dice. If Wentz works out, this first and a third will seem like an absolute steal. But I'm interested to hear what you all think about Carson Wentz in the comment section. Is Wentz just over, done with? Or is Wentz going to, under the tutelage of Frank Reich, have a comeback player of the year style season and lead the Indianapolis Colts to the playoffs? Let me know what you think down below. Hey, thank you so much for checking out that clip from Wicked Good Sports. If you want the entire show, search us on iTunes or Spotify, or just wait till Friday when we drop the entire show in one block on YouTube. If you're interested in the channel, why don't you check out some of our other clips? We will see you in the next one.